adventures. It's David and Heather, the Singapore expats, and we are here at Haw Par Villa. And we are excited today to be checking out the 1,000+ statues and, I don't know, just all the Chinese history and culture that there is to see here. Formerly known as the Tiger Balm Park or Gardens. And yeah, I can't wait to get into this. We have been here all of about 5 minutes, and it is just like visual overload. If you look around, there is so much going on here. It is just super busy. Beautiful sculptures aren't the only thing here. We have turtles and fish. Oh, it looks like they're hoping we give them a little bit of something to munch on for a snack. That's not happening today, but wow. There are a lot of fish and turtles. Well, this is something I wasn't expecting to see today. We got Lady Liberty here, standing behind me, welcoming me here. She's looking as good as ever, a little smaller than I remember her, but still looking like she's in tip-top shape. One thing that is a bit of a bummer is that they have not yet opened up the 10 Courts of Hell, so we are not able to show you that today, but I know that is one of the highlights. But the rest of the park appears to be open, so we're gonna explore the rest. This is a depiction of Madam Whitesnake, a story of a woman who has turned from a snake in order to save her husband from the clutches of evil. Here is a beautiful depiction of the 8 Immortals. Look at how colorful this is. Lots of action happening, lots of activity, and all underwater. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. Here is a relic from when this place used to be called Tiger Balm Gardens. In addition to just being able to look at the art, you get to walk through it as well. So there are these cool paths that go all the way through. How cool is this? Wow. Heather, this kind of reminds me a little bit of Barcelona and
Gaudi's park.
Yeah. Wow, just a cool artistic park that you can actually walk through and enjoy. And this, of course, depicts the ancient story of when animals used the telephone. No, I don't think so. I think this is something else, but I don't see a sign related to it. Here we have a little bit of a flooded city, it looks like. Super impressive. More turtles and fish in here. Now, I'm familiar with the concept of mermaids, but I am not familiar with the concept of mer crabs, or crab maids is probably the better term. I have never heard of a crab maid, but here we have one, and there's probably a good story to go with this. Again, I don't see a sign really explaining the story behind it, but I'm sure there's a really good story that I'm just not privy to. As you know from our previous video, Heather is a really big fan of high tea. So Heather, what's on the menu today for high tea?
It looks like some kind of fruit or an avocado.
Oh, that does look like an avocado. I love avocados.
These are my buddies. We're hanging out here.
Great.
John, Paul, and George.
Oh.
Talking about life, you know, the real meaning of life.
The deep stuff. I like it. This wall is ridiculous. Look at how many statues there are. This is so impressive. How long did something like this take to make? I mean, I could look that up, I guess. This place opened in 1937 originally, and I'm sure there have been many renovations and many new additions since then. But wow. Talk about a massive number of statues. When they say there's over 1,000, they're not kidding. That is a lot of statues. So each of these dioramas behind here are a way to tell an ancient Chinese story. Each one is kind of like the Aesop's fables that we have in the US, where you learn about an important value or virtue, why it's important. So there's one about being kind to animals, and the tortoise comes back to save this guy when he's about to die. And there's one about a couple brothers or friends that go out into the woods, and one runs away when a bear comes, but he ends up being the one who's eaten because he betrayed his friend. And so the importance of being loyal. And so there are all these stories about these different virtues here. And this is a really cool way to illustrate them in real life. Wow. These sculptures are enormous. Look at that. They're so huge. Apparently, we have now arrived at the Australian section of the park. Kangaroos, koalas. That's kind of fun. I'm not sure how it fits in here, but it's fun. Kiwis. Nice. As if what we saw already wasn't enough, here are several more stories depicted. Just look at all of these. So much detail again. Can't imagine the amount of time that was spent on these. It's a lot of work. As you can see, not all of these stories end happily for everybody. Aw, look who's looking cute down there. How are you enjoying the tour?
Awesome. It's really cool to walk through. It's neat that you can walk through and interact with the art.
What have we here? A deep, dark, dungeon-like basement? Wow. This is unexpected.
Oh, there's fish. Big fish and real fish.
Oh, which kind do you like better? That's
Fried. I like fried fish.
the fried. Wow. This is cool. It's like a little artificial cave.
Stalagmites. That's the extent of my cave knowledge.
So cool. Here we are. I happen to be the year of the goat. And
Greatest of all time. That's you.
I'll let you guess which year, but I think it's pretty obvious. And I guess I'm gullible, so yeah, Heather's pretty easy at tricking me.
I am the snake, which is wisdom. That's right.
Got it.
Lucky and money.
So-
That's why you're married to me.
So
Lucky
I'm
and the money.
I'm gullible, and you're very wisdomy. You've got lots of knowledge. Nice. I wonder who ended up better. I know this sounds crazy, but we've never been to an ice cream uncle, and so we are going to give that a try today. See what all the fuss is about. I think it's going to be pretty tasty, but let's give it a try. Lots of available flavors. Ooh, that mango looks good. I will have a blueberry. Blueberry. No blueberry? Oh, okay, then maybe mango? Then 2 mango.
So here it is. There's some cracker bread and the ice cream in between.
Wonderful. Delicious.
Mango.
Oh, what a great way to wrap up an adventure.
Cracker cookies with the
Like a wafer?
yeah wafers.
Wafers?
Wafer cookies.
Oh, fun. Yum.
Very
Oh,
eager.
so good. Well, thanks for enjoying this adventure with me, and thank you for enjoying some ice cream, too. You're doing me a favor by eating ice cream today.
Here's a mouthing.
Okay, I'll eat it. Well, that is Haw Par Villa. I thought it was amazing.
It was awesome.
So cool. So much art.
Very different than most of parks we've seen.
Yes. Yeah. Unlike anything else we've seen here in Singapore, honestly, I can't believe this place is free. There were donation boxes, but but there is a lot to see here. We weren't, as I mentioned earlier, able to see the 10 Courts of Hell, which I'm told is a great highlight, but gosh, I don't think you need to see that in order to make this a worthwhile trip. It is well worth coming out. So cool. Thanks for checking this out with us this week, and we will see you next time here on the Singapore Expat.